Hey, it's Dr. Grant from Change the Game. Wanted to give you an answer to this question. How can I gain club head speed? How can I add more distance? How can I hit the ball further? There's three questions, same question though, but here very, very often, very, very common question. It's super easy to do. It's super, super easy to add distance to your game. Whether you're talking about your driver, whether you're talking about your woods or your irons, your hybrids, whatever it may be, you can add distance. But you got to be careful in how you're going to go about it and how you're going to do it. That's going to be dependent on where you are with your mobility, with your strength, with your power, and with where you're currently at and where you've been in the past, okay? If you're young, you know, when I'm saying young, you're under 30. You know, once you get over 30, what I hear from a lot of people, right? And you know, you start to kind of feel sore, a little bit more, a little achier. You don't have to. That's common, but it's not normal. It doesn't have to be normal. But then even as you get older, it's going to be different as to what things to specifically work on that are going to directly impact in a greater way for you. Do you have mobility? So have you passed all four of those rotational centers that we've talked about before many, many times? The neck, the shoulders, the spine, and the hips. If you're not passing those rotational centers, we're running into problems already. Don't go adding speed to that. That's gonna put fire or gasoline onto the fire. We don't want that. So make sure you have enough mobility in those areas, then make sure you have enough strength in these areas as well. Do your power numbers match where you should be? If they don't, you know, we got something there that we got to work on already in the gym. Now, whether it's the rehab or it's the gym, or both blended together, you really can't separate the two apart when you're us. We do both. So whether you're working on the mobility or the strength or the power, that's going to give the picture as to increases in your speed. And then talking about speed training. So there are different things that go into it. But how do you add distance? You work on the physical side of it, mobility, the strength, the power. And then we have to talk about, obviously, the technique and the equipment. Those are going to be two other big things that you're going to need to get looked at. You know, there's some certain things that you can do with the dynamics of how you're swinging and how you can add distance as a result, right? You have the attack angle, increase that. You have spin, get that down. You have the launch angle relative to how fast you're swinging. There are a lot of different things that you can play around with trying to increase your distance. But then there's the equipment. Is it right for you? Is it the right kind of shaft? Is it the right kind of club head for you and your swing? So those are the things that you need to look at: the physical side, the technical side, and the equipment side. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave any comments below that you may have. Let us know what you want to see in future videos, and hope this is educational to you as far as like looking at what you need to kind of consider to making those improvements in the speed realm of things, adding distance to your game. But yeah, leave us a like, comment below, share this with your friends, and as always, let's change the game.